Come fly KLM business class with my mini Kelly, my mom, and me. Our first time going KLM business class together, so I'm gonna give you my honest review. I skipped security and all that part, went to the lounge, everything like that. That's the gate. They divided us up by us and colored seats. Mom and I were in the first row. That's how they boarded you, by sections, which was actually really efficient. So props to KLM. We had to walk to the plane. How cute my mom is. It wasn't that far, but still. Okay, once we got on, the seats in business class are two-fers. I don't know if this is an older plane. There's a little divider in between, and we were in row 1, so this was the best the plane had to offer. Actually quite spacious and nice. I'll show you a tour of it in a second. I was pleasantly surprised. They offered us this non-alcoholic welcome drink and orange juice. Obviously I got both, and we had to cheers because look how cute my mom is. Like I said, it's quite spacious. In some ways I feel like it's even more spacious than like the single ones in like Virgin, because there's so much place to put your stuff. 2 little cubbies under the TV, huge charging table which we have to share. There's a pocket under the armrest, and then that's also where the control for the seat is. There's another little cubby to the right of the headrest, behind the light. Left side, there's a cup holder and another cubby. Table in front of the remote, and another little space over there. It's actually quite a lot of space to put stuff. I took everything out and put everything in a cubby. So the screen is really big and easy to use. It is a touch screen, but there's a remote, which makes it a lot easier because it's too far away to actually go and touch. You can see these are both the seats. There's a lot more spacious than you think. At first, I like to always go in and click all the movies I want to favorite to watch, even though I ended up watching none of these. But I always like to go and see all my options. I feel like I've been on so many flights lately that I've seen everything that they have. After takeoff, they gave us a couple little snacks I got to pick up. These are all my favorite movies, but before I could even start watching, I didn't realize this is one of those flights where we stop in a city an hour for a connection / people to get on and off. It was only like 40 minutes, and then before we knew it, we landed again. People were getting on and off, and there was a whole cleaning service. I can show you that in another. I spent some time changing my jammies and playing with Mini Kelly and getting all comfortable for the rest of the longer portion of flight. Unfortunately, I lost all my movie favorites because it's in basically a brand new flight when they land, which was really annoying. But I got a good stretch in. I washed my face. I did all my skincare, everything like that, and got to stretch a little bit here, which is nice. I think maybe it might have helped that we were in the first row. It was about like an hour layover in this spot, so we did have a good chunk of time. So obviously I filmed a little content too. Once we took off again, they started the meal service. Flight attendants were so kind and so helpful. Literally the most attentive, so sweet. Always giving me like whatever I needed. The food was all right. It wasn't like 3-course meals. It was a tray. You'd get an economy or premium economy, but nicer, better food. The main, a salad, a flan, bread, etc. I was obsessed with the flan. I devoured it. I also got a Bloody Mary Virgin. I always like to watch something while I eat because there's nothing really else you can do. I have no idea what I'm watching though, but I definitely didn't finish. After the food, I got ready for bed. I got a hot chocolate or as well. They have that service where you can get anything in the between. I put my bed down all the way, but the like about this that I didn't show is that we go all the way in the first cubby, but there's still enough space to put the stuff in the first cubby somewhere else on the floor or on the second cubby. I use the space up there too for my other bag. Hello! And then I was out. Next thing I know, we woke up and there was the food service, the breakfast. Hot thing, I don't remember what it was, but it was really good. Some cold cuts and meat, boiled eggs. It says frittata right there. Fruits and bread. And the frittata was actually really, really good. Again, had to put something on so I could watch and eat. I can't eat without watching something. So I don't know what I was watching, whatever. I tried to pawn off the potatoes onto my mom because I'm on a diet, but so is she. So she wouldn't take them. So I just left them on the side here. But then I like devoured this creamy thing, which was probably just as bad for me, but so good. And then at the end, they gave us these little KLM souvenirs, like 100 and whatever year of KLM. Each one is different and they're collectibles. There's a bunch of them. We got ready for landing. So then I changed again to show you the bathroom. I'll do that in the next one. Got a little stretch and then we landed. Overall, it was a pretty good experience. The service was really good. The seat was pretty good and spacious. And I would definitely do it again. Tell me about your KLM experiences, good and bad, in the comments below. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.